Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to a brand new video. This seems a little close. I mean, it isn't as bad for you as it is for me. Like, I can look right here and see it's not too bad for you guys, but for me it's like 1.5 feet, so I'm just gonna... Nothing wrong with you guys, I just need some personal space. Hope you understand. So, in this video we are talking about running. Now, this is coming after the first time I ran in... how long has it even been? The first time I ran in like 3 months. And so, with this video, there isn't going to be like a video clip of me actually running because I have this little GoPro. I know a lot of runners nowadays use GoPros. They use ones with image stabilization included. This one doesn't have it. So basically, if I were to use that thing while running, it would look like, how can I put this? It would look like you dropped a camera in a concrete mixer. That's the most non-dark humor one I can think of to compare it to. So that's what we're rolling with. But that's why there isn't going to be like a little running clip. I may include them in the future if you guys would like to see it. However, I feel like watching someone run by themselves isn't an interesting thing. I mean, like Ethan Newberry, Ginger Runner, he does a great job with it because, like, with his trail running and all that, like, he'll stop every once in a while and have a conversation. But with road running, it's more of a race-based thing where you don't really take the time to pause and think about it and talk during the run. So, yeah, I don't know how to feel about that one, to be completely honest. But, you know, with this being my first run in like, what did I say, like 3 months, you know, my body was not ready for it. So it's been a couple days, and let me tell you, my Achilles are still tight. And, you know, they will continue to be tight for a little bit still. Also, my hip abductors are tight, which is a fun one because I haven't experienced that before. But that's really it. Like, it's not too shabby. Normally, like, my neck hurts and my lower back hurts more than it does. But, you know, not too shabby overall. And so, you may be wondering, like, why does your neck hurt? I'm a form guy, so, like, I do the one thing that every running coach tells you not to do. It's like, I'll be running. So, like, say I'm running, my head goes down every once in a while because, like, I watch my feet. I make sure my feet are, like, perfectly in line. My feet are hitting correctly. They're not rolling too much. They're not slapping. Like, I am big on form, and I correct myself on it all the time, even though looking down isn't good for form, which is counterintuitive. Yeah, it's just one of the fun things. And so, with the way that I run, it's kind of important that I do check my form because I'm sitting in a spot right now that is on the fine line between barefoot runner and shoe runner. Because, you know, the shoes that I'm currently using are... I got them 4 or 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago. And so those are my short distance shoes, and then I have my long distance shoes, which are kind of like kept in the closet, like a little nook of their own in case, like, I'm doing a long run, and that's when they get pulled out, but only if it's over a certain distance, because, yeah. So with my 2 shoes, the first one, easiest way you can tell they're old, Nike Zoom Pegasus 32s. And I'll show you. So, these are my short distance shoes. I've had these things for years. I absolutely love them. And one of the reasons I do love them is just because they're orange, and you can't really buy orange Pegasus anymore, which really sucks. But yeah, these shoes, like, I've worn them for a time, so they fit my feet perfectly. I've gotten really comfortable with them, and like, if you look at them, you can see how much of a difference there is with the front of the shoe and how much padding there is under your forefoot compared to how much there is under the heel, as well as like seeing how much it is worn in. So you can see on the forefoot how there is, one sec, not me, you can see up here how there is quite the amount of depression on there, but on the back, like, there's not really a lot. And so that's because I am a big forefoot striker. Now, these shoes definitely do have over the 250 to 500 miles recommended for shoes on them, but you know, I just love them. These things are my go-tos. I know I do have to replace them, and I should replace them, but I just don't have the part in my heart to do that yet. And then my long run shoes, I can't even remember the proper name for these. I think they're, okay, the Clifton 4s by Hoka One One. And so these are my long run shoes. They do have not a lot of depression anywhere, just because they aren't used too frequently, as well as the difference in running style between the two. Because with my Nikes, when I run with these, just because it is more fast-paced and it is shorter stuff, I do have a different stride. So when I'm using these things, my stride normally is more, you know, forward and then rotating. I don't really know how to describe it well, but I have more of a wheel motion than I do on my long runs. On my long runs, I kind of just shuffle. Like, if I'm feeling good, like one day I will have it where I'll lift my feet higher, and then as the run progresses, I'll begin to lower my feet, just because it's building mileage, and it falls into all the like curious whereabouts and parts and all that. But yeah, now with these shoes, they do wear a lot more than the Nikes do. But then again, I am dragging my feet, and this isn't a shoe review. One pro that I've had with these shoes, though, is while running, I stepped on a piece of, what is it, copper wire? And so I had a piece of copper wire stuck in my shoe, and just because of how thick these things are, it didn't actually go into my foot, which, big pro. I don't really know what else to say, though, because alright. Now, I am hoping to get more into running as the weather begins to warm up and clear up, because if you watch some of the older videos, I do talk about how, because of the Canadian winter and everything, and me not having my gear here, that I was riding the bikes, and then now that the weather's clearing up, I can go for more runs. And so that is my goal, is to begin to run more frequently and continue to build up my mileage and everything like that. That is how I'm going to continue to approach things at the moment. And it'll make it definitely fun and interesting seeing myself go from zero and build all the way up again. But, you know, that is where I'm going to end it all for now. So, with that all being said, don't forget, feel free to subscribe. Yep, that is that the right side. This side. This side. I think. No, it's here. Yeah, feel free to subscribe, as well as hit the like button. Comment down below anything you want to see, hear, talk about. Feel free to comment anything you want down below. As well, don't forget, if you want to see me go vegan for none amount of time, I said week, and then I did a TNC yeah, if you want to see me try going vegan for a little bit, feel free to subscribe as well as like. Remember, what is it, 50 subscribers and then 10 likes on that video. But with all being said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, don't party too hard, and I'll catch up with you again in the next one. Don't forget, don't party too hard. Have a good one. I said that in the wrong order and my brain caught it too late. But, whatever. See you guys.